Don't just sit there and just say, well, I guess I have to wait for this rain to pass. No, it's not going to pass. This storm is not going to pass until you get your butt up and actually do something about it. Some of you guys are just one thing away from being the best you can. Just one thing. If you just get on a schedule, if you just be disciplined, be consistent, I promise you, you're going to get to that person you want to be. You're going to be your dream girl. You're going to be your own inspiration. And trust me, you're going to love yourself so much more and appreciate the person you are.
Baby, you should get to know me. Tapping into that good energy.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to exit your lazy girl era and get things done, get into your boss babe energy and get things going for yourself. I know a lot of you probably feel like you're stuck and you feel like, oh my God, I'm so depressed. I don't know how to get out of this funk, but I'm going to share with you guys productivity tips and how to bounce back up and how to get out of this funk that you've been in a real long time. I hope this video is helpful. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel, thumbs up this video, comment down below ideas you want to see on my channel as well, and I'll be here to make those videos for you. Some of you guys are just one step away from being the woman of your dreams, for you to enter your glow up stage or your glow up era. If you just do one thing, if you just change one thing in your life, and some of you are just so stubborn and just don't want to change those things, that's why I'm here. The first thing in order for you to get out of your lazy girl era is to first take accountability. You need to know what's wrong and you need to know what's the issue and what you want to change. Write down the things that you want to do and the things that you want to change. Put it on a sheet of paper. You need to see it. Your body needs to connect to the paper and actually see what you're trying to change first. Most times, if you don't see things on a sheet of paper, it doesn't click on your brain. It doesn't click that something is wrong or you need to change it. So write it down, the things that you want to change first on a sheet of paper. And also write down the things you like about yourself. Write down the things that you're doing right now that you love and enjoy. In some cases, some of you guys are doing things that is actually amazing, that is great, but you just don't see it because you feel like you're not doing much. A lot of us are overachievers and we like to just do the most and like to do too much. Enough is never enough for us. So when you actually write it down, write the things that you love right now that you're doing and write down things that you want to do and that you're not doing. So make the two list and try to compare first the things that you love and the things that you don't love. The things that you're doing right now that are actually productive, continue doing those things. Like, it's actually great. Don't stop doing those things. If you know that you're actually reaching your goals from doing those things, continue doing them. Another tip is to get on a schedule and take it easy. Do not try to say, okay, today I'm going to stop eating meat and just cut out meat from your diet. You're going to crash. Okay. Do not start and say, well, I'm going to start waking up at 5 a.m. every single day. After a week, you're going to crash. It's not going to work for you. Take it easy, step by step, because you're trying to get into a long-term routine. You're not trying to get into a quick snapback type of routine. You're trying to make this a lifestyle. So whenever you're starting something new, do not be too aggressive. That's workable. That's something I could do for a long term. So if you are trying to wake up early, don't be too aggressive on yourself. Get on a schedule that actually work for you, and don't try to force yourself or force your body to be disciplined. It just does not work and you're going to crash. It's a walk. It's not a marathon. It's one step at a time. Don't try to rush to the finish line. It's not going to work out. Try to take one step at a time. Just like when you start walking, you start easy. So that's how you're going to do this thing. Okay. Get on a schedule, but don't be too aggressive. Take it easy. Another tip is also making every day a purpose day. Okay. Make every day a day that something have to be done. Don't be too aggressive with yourself, as I mentioned earlier. Don't be too aggressive. But for me, I like to write down 3 things I would like to get done per day. I'm a procrastinator. Okay. I don't like to do things like really quick. If I have laundry to fold, it's probably there like 3 days. Okay. That's the type of girl I am, just to be honest. But when I want things to get done, I will literally put on my notes, take your notepad on your phone and just write 3 things that you want to actually do that day. Every day, write 3 things and put a big task first, like something that is huge. One big thing might be something like filling out a resume or applying for a job. That takes a lot of time to do, right? Not much time with LinkedIn. For some people, it's a lot. Filling out an application for something, and then add 2 small things, like maybe I need to water my plants or take out the trash or fold laundry. Or if you think your big thing is folding laundry, put it on the top. Fold laundry or clean the house might be a big thing for some people. For me, it's not. For me, it's a small thing. So put those lists down, like 3 things. How many fingers am I using? 3 things. And then just write the 3 things that you want to do or complete for that day and make sure you do it. Another tip is every time you do it, actually celebrate yourself. Reward yourself. Try to sabotage your brain to make you feel like, oh yeah, every time I do something, I'm going to get something for it. So repeat that that, do that for at least like 30 days and see what happens. You're going to see so much progress in the things that you actually say that you're going to do. You're going to build a lot of self-trust for yourself because you're actually completing those tasks. You're going to start automatically feeling like, wow, I actually said I was going to do something and actually did it. That's something that is just going to change the game for you. Another big tip is to pray. I know a lot of people are not spiritual or don't believe in God. Whatever you believe in, whatever it is that you believe in, or whoever you call on when you are in distress, you need to pray, okay, in these times, because procrastination is such a demonic and such a devilish behavior, and it's going to push you away from the things that you're really supposed to do and be the best person you can be. Anything that is preventing you from being the best person you could be is from the pit of hell, and it's absolutely demonic. So pray, because most of the things that are happening, like over 90% is spiritual and just 9% or 10% that is physical. So make sure you're actually fighting your spiritual level, and make sure your spirit realm connects with your physical realm, because sometimes there's a lot of disconnect when you don't pray and you're not spiritual or you're not closer to God. You feel like this disconnect, and that's what causes a lot of unproductivity. Make sure you're praying and asking God for strength so that you're able to complete any task that you open your mouth or write down that you say you're going to do. Make sure you add prayer to it so that God can give you the strength, the might, and the energy for you to complete it. Some of us are trying to break generational curses. Some of us are trying to cross lines that our parents or grandparents did not cross. So of course, Satan is going to be for you. It's going to be attacking you. It's going to make sure that you're not doing what you're supposed to do, because it's trying to make sure you don't cross that line. So that's why I said prayer is going to help you, because it's going to help you connect with the spiritual realm and also with the physical realm. When your spiritual realm and physical realm are connected, you're going to see so much amazing things happening to your life, and you're going to realize, you're going to know who you really are and the things you're supposed to do. You're going to make sure it's done because you know your purpose in life, and you know that you have to complete those things. You need to focus on that school. You need to focus on that exam. You need to focus on that skill that you're learning. A lot of things happen when you pray. So I highly recommend that you pray. Get in contact with God. Try to have a conversation. It don't have to be an official prayer. Sometimes I'll be on my couch and be like, hey God, what's up? I need this and I need that. I need that. Can you do this for me? Like, can you please give me the strength to do this? I literally will have a conversation with God randomly. Like, I'll be on my phone and I will literally be having a conversation with God. He's your friend. You can do that. Another tip I want to emphasize on a little bit more is rewarding yourself every time you complete a task. Reward yourself. As I mentioned earlier, you're sabotaging your mind. You're kind of convincing your mind to think that every time I do something, I get something. When you do that, when you get in that habit, you're going to continue doing more things because you know that a reward is coming. For example, if I work out 3 times a week, I'm going to get a burger at the end of the week, or get sushi, or get like fried chicken from Royal Farms. Oh my God, Royal Farms fried chicken, chef's kiss. So good. It's so unhealthy, but it's so good. But try to do things. Whenever you do something, make sure you reward yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. If you start a diet, say you're going to juice like 3 times a week, reward yourself. Get a burger, like get fries, or like do something. So your brain thinks that, oh, okay, something is about to happen. So let me continue. Let me keep running on that treadmill. Let me get on that Stairmaster and continue like getting on it and continue saying and continue going, because I know that a reward is coming at the end of the week. So always make sure there's a reward at the end of everything that you're doing so that you continue those habits. While you're rewarding, it's very, very important that you're celebrating every milestone that you reach. If you lose 5 pounds or if you lose 10 pounds, celebrate it. It's really, really important to pay attention to those celebrations. In your mind is going to continue thinking that, oh my God, something is coming. So let me just keep getting to that goal. Like, you're sabotaging yourself to do that. So make sure those celebrations, you take it very, very seriously, because the celebration is going to be the reason why you keep going. And it's also good to celebrate yourself, because it's a big deal that you actually said you're going to do something and you actually did it. Do you know how amazing that is? For you to trust yourself and for you to like finish and get to that finish line, or for you to complete that milestone. It's amazing. That shows that you trust yourself. It's going to build so much trust for yourself. It's going to build so much confidence for yourself. So it's always great to celebrate it. Like, make the horn really loud, like celebrate it as much as possible so you can keep going. Another tip to getting out of your lazy girl era is outsourcing. Don't always feel like you can do everything. You can't do everything, and you don't have more than 24 hours in a day. Like, for me, I wish it was 40 hours in a day, because I have so much going on and I wish I had more hours to do stuff. For example, on YouTube, I know I could make YouTube videos. I know I could sit down and make content for you guys. I don't mind doing it. I don't mind doing my makeup, wearing a nice wig, and sitting here and making videos. But I do not like editing. So guess what? I hired an editor to edit all my videos. So outsourcing is actually a great thing. If you have a business, outsource. Don't do everything, because you're going to crash. If you know that you can't do something and someone else is really good at it and can do it really well, outsource it. If you say, well, I'm going to do everything, I could do everything, you're going to crash. You're not 200 people in one. You're only yourself, and you have to take care of yourself as well. So don't always say, well, I'm going to do everything and not outsource. If it's something that you need help with, outsource it. Get a personal trainer. If you know that whenever you go to the gym, you're always distracted with your friends on the phone and you can't focus, get a personal trainer. Trust me, when you pay that personal trainer that money, you're going to want to come to the gym because you know your money is already gone and there's nothing you can do about it. Don't go and sign up for no Planet Fitness that's $10 a month or Gold's Gym, because $10, you're going to be like, oh, well, that's just $10. If you pay somebody $50, $100 per session, you're going to keep going to that session because you know that that's a lot of money. And also, if you're going through, same thing goes to therapy as well. If you need to go to therapy to get rid of that depression, if you need to be on medication to get rid of that depression, go ahead and do that. Try to fix it. Outsource your problem. Try to get resources to fix your problem. Don't just sit there and say, well, it's going to fix itself. It's not going to fix itself. It's going to get worse. And you can't do everything by yourself. Talk to someone. Most of us, our insurance already covered therapy and we paid maybe like $30 or $50 copay and just talk to someone, and it's absolutely amazing. So outsource that. Even if you have Medicaid, there's also therapists there that you could use as well. So there's no excuse for not seeking therapy or seeking medication or seeking something. Seek help. Don't just feel like you can do everything by yourself. You're going to crash. You're not 300 people in one. Another tip to get out of your lazy girl era is to find a tribe and people that inspire you. Don't just click to the friends that you know. Many people say, well, I've known these friends for a long time and I don't want to make new friends. No, if you are in this situation, if you're watching this video and you find this video helpful, you need to find a new tribe, new set of friends, new people to be around. Like go on Instagram and find someone that you like following, and just try to copy what they do every day. For example, if you have a favorite Instagrammer or a favorite blogger that you follow, just see how their life is. If you want that type of life and you want that type of energy that they give to the world, try to see what they do every single day that makes them that person and try to do those things. If you see that they journal every day, or they pray every single morning before they start their day, or they go work out every single day, or whatever they do that you think that is going to get you to that level, do it. Don't just sit there and just say, well, I guess I have to wait for this rain to pass. No, it's not going to pass. This storm is not going to pass until you get your butt up and actually do something about it. Some of you guys are just one thing away from being the best you can. Just one thing. If you just get on a schedule, if you just be disciplined, be consistent, I promise you, you're going to get to that person you want to be. You're going to be your dream girl. You're going to be your own inspiration. And trust me, you're going to love yourself so much more and appreciate the person you are. You're a product of your surrounding. If you're around people that don't bring the best out of you, you're not networking, you want to be a doctor and you don't have no doctor friends, you want to be a lawyer and you don't have no lawyer friends, how is that going to work? You need people around you, mentors that are going to help you get to the level you need to get to. So I plead with you to please follow these steps, follow these tips. If you could just do one before 2024 start, that would be amazing for you. I hope these tips help. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, thumbs up this video, comment down below more videos you want to see and how you think about this video. Let me know if you want to see more content like this. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel. I love you guys so much and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.